That's me, Calcar, Greek god. The omnipotent last son of Zeus and Hera. Alright, family history time. Zeus and Hera, along with my uncles Poseidon and Hades, make up the four. Their parents, Gaia and Kronos, tried to eat them and destroy all of humanity. The four saved the world by imprisoning their parents in the orb of Tartarus. My mom's decided to abandon her memories and her throne as Queen of Olympus, because Pops pretty much invented infidelity. She immortalized it to Lucy. If anyone breaks their oath and tells Lucy her true identity, she becomes Hera again. Deranged Uncle Hades created a sword called the Godslayer. It does exactly what you think it does. Kills gods, including Poseidon, Lord of the Seas, who sacrificed himself for me. Zeus fled Olympus. Hermes loaned me the orb of Tartarus to imprison Hades. I became king of Olympus and the Greek chair of the World Gods Council. I promoted Hermes to the god of the seas. Huge mistake. So I used my new powers to resurrect Poseidon. The first rule of the WGC is do not create gods. Hermes was pissed at his demotion, so he destroyed the orb of Tartarus. All the Greek gods lost their immortality, including me. Poseidon killed Kronos when he threatened Lucy. Poseidon may also have a crush on Lucy. I think she has a crush on him too. Then Hades made it a family reunion. Isis and Serafina are off to the Gods' Council. Hermes and I worked out some of our issues before we met up with Billy to find out how to restore Greek immortality. Gaia tracked down the Gods' Council's butler Ned and promised to make him a god. And now, a god named Pablo.
Can you believe that we are here together as men? Like, vigorous, pulsating, throbbing, heart-breaking, mortal men.
Billy, I love the small talk. You know that. I love broing out with you, right? Especially when we're BFFs at Spartan, for sure. But you promised me, you told me that you knew how to restore Greek divinity.
In a moment, let's first savor our mortality. Let's remember how in love with Scarlet you were when you were drunk, frat hopping at Spartan. Most alive I've ever seen you, till that speech outside. Blood pulsating through your ventricles. We could die in an instant. Our love of coil could crack asunder. Life begins with the possibility of death.
Billy, I'm not gonna die. I know how my story ends.
You know how your story ends.
I believe I do.
Of course you do.
I'm gonna do a shot.
I'll be damned if you do a shot alone. Have you met the witches?
I have met real witches.
We are real witches.
I'm not a fan of the method, but sometimes it works.
Son of Zeus, son of Hera, prince of Olympus. Thou wast king, and shalt not be king hereafter.
Billy, I have literally seen the play with you, been in the theater. It's a good one. Can we get with the expounding on how to restore divinity?
My brother is a bit of a self-righteous prick. Thinks he knows what's best for everybody, is entitled for everything.
Isn't that a little harsh? Didn't we just have our bonding moment when I bared my soul to you about my insecurities? And also before that, I saved your life.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt King Bean's feelings over here?
Why don't you just keep drinking? Just pour the whole, stick the boot in your mouth.
Oh, that's real good coming from you. Oh, yeah. Adorable. A brother's shield. There are two ways to restore your divinity. The first, we feast upon the king of Olympus. That would make me a full god again?
Yes.
What, you're gonna eat cow?
Willy Willy. Do you know the origins of witches?
Of course.
Hey, Billy, I think we should just get out of here.
Deprive us of your company.
I can't move.
Yeah, me either.
We are daughters of the earth, children of Gaia.
Wait a minute.
Are you not in the play? We open in a week. Do I have to recast?
This is very short notice. I'm gonna make you pay. I am Shakespeare. I am the theater community.
You are not the children of Gaia. I know this because I am her grandson.
So am I.
You got most of the spell right. All the eyes and toes, except a hemlock's grove. We wouldn't mess with a hemlock.
Sometimes you just need some milkshake, you know? Hit a rough patch. Had to live with my parents. tortured by my parents in an alternate god jail, then roam around the city looking for my brother. One of these just hits the spot, you know?
You murdered me, Hades.
Now, dead men tell no tales. And yeah, I had you killed, so what?
What do you want?
Right now, this milkshake. I want to murder my mother and find Cal in some particular order, and I need you seaside because I believe the only way to make Gaia stay dead is with a fatal blow from the Godslayer. I think she said the blow has to come from one of her children.
We are mortal now.
Sort of, kind of. I mean, let's just expound on the fact that our mother and our father are talking about their grand plans. Villains tend to do that.
Oh, you don't say.
They're still the witty one.
That's enough.
Oh, Luce and I are old friends, aren't we?
I'm just sorry Cal didn't finish the job.
Nobody told you? Well, technically Jake wielded the sword. Cal still has a soft spot for his family. That's the only thing holding him back from greatness.
Are you sure this is a good idea? Mortals don't usually appear before the council.
I'm afraid only council members may be seated, not assistants. It's a rule.
Bro, unclench. Where's fuckhead?
I'm here to humbly represent the Greeks.
Is Poseidon a zombie? Is this the beginning of a zombie apocalypse?
I came back from the dead too.
Wait, a huge proponent of spiritual reincarnation, but usually in other forms, like, trees or birds. He sounds more like a zombie.
He was reincarnated.
I assure you, Poseidon is not a zombie.
Guys, Pablo broke the first rule of the council. He deserves his mortality.
Dad, we talked about righteousness.
May I have the floor? Thank you. Cal is tracking Gaia. Poseidon has already killed Kronos. Hades is less of a concern, as are the lower prisoners of Tartarus. Is there any way to restore Greek divinity? Tartarus and the Godslayer can't be our singular existence.
Ours, mortal?
I've been the Greeks' loyal assistant for 20 years. The Greeks are good-ish, for the most part. Sir, I mean, Pablo, no, it's Cal. Cal is still figuring things out, but he's on the right track. He's certainly less jaded and petty than all of you.
Okay, you're done.
No. And another thing, it shouldn't matter that Isis is pregnant with Cal's child.
Well, that's interesting news, Isis.
Well, now that it's out there, there's no taking it back.
We have no way of restoring Greek divinity. And as a chairperson with veto power, even if I could restore it, I would not. They created a sword that led to their own mortality. And I don't believe in trading in the affairs of mortals, which is all the Greeks are at this particular point. This meeting is adjourned.
Yahweh, I am pleading respectfully. Grant the mortalized gods protection until we can find a way to restore divinity.
Respectfully, you should have remembered respect earlier.
I will do whatever I have to protect the Greeks. Try and stop me.
At the very least, he deserves our help. Kalkar is one of us.
Dad, I love you. I am a part of you and you're a part of me. You gave me all of your compassion. You should have saved some for yourself.
I'm not hungry. I'm gonna eat Cal first. He's the main course. Some pickings in the Tartarus. This one fed me bovine meat.
Well, I won't stop you, Gaia, but I won't help you either.
Suits me just fine. Hermes, have you met Yahweh?
I have not had the pleasure.
The pleasure's all yours. Do what you must, Gaia.
2 more glasses of this, and I'm going to bang you right in the middle of the room. Here, try some. Have a glass.
You mind if I get some ice first? I mean, I asked the butler to do it, but...
Hurry up. The sooner we eat the King of Olympus, the sooner our divinity will be restored, and then you, my chubby little cherub, will serve by my side on the Gods Council.
Well, never gone cannibal before.
When we purge the planet of all its humanity, you can be so much fun. Kronos was very, very boring.
All humanity?
Eventually we will imprison all the humans, keep them solely for food, and live harmoniously among the plants.
So it's kind of like the Matrix, but with plant overlords.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we didn't really talk about that in our orb chats. Never really came up.
Is that going to be a problem?
No. Oh, no, of course not. Just talking is working me up an appetite.